everybody. Welcome to the Boopaverse. I am Yume. To my right-ish is this nerd, Mort the Deer. And it's CHATURDAY. Yep, that bi-weekly-ish sort of thing. Hello, Grapes. How you doing? That's a bi-weekly thing where usually it's funny, I call it CHATURDAY, and you'd think that maybe I'd be doing like a just chatting or something like that. And to an extent, that may be how things start, because I got a couple things on my mind. But usually CHATURDAY has more or less meant me going into my Discord, which if you're not there, you should be there. It's a cool thing. There's a link to it on the bio down a bit. I think you may even be able to. Let's try this because I have not personally tried it in a hot minute. Let's try this. Let's try something. Yes, there it is. It's in the chat. Good old Discord. If you want to be in it, you should be in it. It's a good thing. I spend probably more time on my Discord than I do on stream, to be honest, which is kind of hilarious. But usually it's in the Discord that we talk about things about what are we going to do for CHATURDAY. And I usually try to do stuff with folks on those days as well. So, and thank you, Grapes, for pinning that. I think, yes, you did pin it. Good job. Good. I was like, wait, did Mort somehow manage to pin that? It's like, he sometimes has capabilities that are beyond my understanding. But anyway, point of the matter is that CHATURDAY, usually I try to go within my folks and say, hey, what do you want to do? And I feel like doing something. And the last few weeks we've been doing Minecraft. Today's a little different. And I have to blame Grapes, my beloved mod here, for influencing some of this. Which is we're playing Diablo 3 today. Yes, 3, not Diablo 4. Yeah, don't get me wrong. We love Diablo 4. But I had Diablo 3. I've got progress in Diablo 3. I went back and I was like, holy crap. I did stuff in here. I did a lot of stuff in here. Maybe not as much as other people did, but I did a fair bit. But I never finished the campaign. Like, I never finished the main stuff. Like, even on my guy here that you're about to see, who has about almost 40 hours worth of play, which I know that's not a lot of play for one character. Please don't shame me too hard for this. But he's never gotten through it. So we're going to maybe try to get through that today. And Grapes, we may have to sanity check on how that all works, but I'm assuming that if you're part of the team, you go through the thing like everybody else. So anyway. Let's see what else is going on. TwitchCon is, not TwitchCon. TwitchCon, well, I should say TwitchCon tickets went on sale here very recently. And I got mine. So I am going to TwitchCon officially. I mean, I was going to begin with, but it's kind of that small G because you're still like, booking things and getting hotel and flights and all that. Well, we now have everything settled. Everything is ready. And yes, it's like everything. The only thing that I am not doing is I'm not doing the Twitch party. And the reason for that is because it's on Saturday and it conflicts with something that I already have planned to do, which interestingly enough turns out to be in the same building as the Twitch party. So it's kind of a funny thing there. But yeah, it's a nice idea, but I got this other thing going on, and I gotta admit, probably the other thing that probably would be really fun to see on Saturday night is the sphere. If you're not familiar with the sphere, take a look up Las Vegas sphere, and you will find it. It is I saw this thing, and I'm like, oh my god, this thing is hilarious. But it's cool. But it's just like, oh my goodness, we paid money. We paid all those millions and millions of dollars to build this thing in Las Vegas. Although, of course, it would be Vegas. So yes, TwitchCon is a go. I probably will not be doing, and just kind of surrounding that, there's probably going to be some lack of streaming going on at that time, because right before that, I'm also going to be going on a trip. And hello, Gatsby. How you doing? Thank you for coming by. We will be starting the Diablo shenanigans shortly. I was just having a little like chatty conversation before we got into it about TwitchCon. But yes, it happens right after I come back from a trip over to London and Venice. So I'm going to be probably jet lagged as all hell. So bear with me if I'm a little crazy. Yes, I'm going to TwitchCon. I don't know if you're going. I don't know if anybody I know is going. So, because everybody's mad about the price of the tickets, because they're like $200 and $200 some dollars before you get the party, and then it's like 300 and something, 329. I think it's 229 for just the convention, and then it's 329 for the party. And yes, you should. I shouldn't go to Vegas. Oh! I think you should go to Vegas, but I have a feeling that I may have to prepare bail money for you. Is that a correct feeling? But yeah, people are mad about the prices. Yeah, you may never leave. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, dude, you gotta catch your plane. I can't leave yet. I got this one more thing I gotta do. I can see it. Oh boy. Oh, shenanigans. So yeah, people were mad about the prices. And one of the things I think people don't think about is that event pricing and things related to event pricing in general have gone. Yes, one more thing. Is in general, prices for that kind of stuff has gone up, and everybody is feeling it. And I'm sure Twitch felt it. And you know what's going to happen as well. Twitch will cover so much of it. But then there's a certain level that we as potential attendees would cover as well. So, if there's anything I have to say, is just kind of think about that, take that into consideration, that whole post-COVID boost that people are trying to get their money after, events being gone for so long. It's kind of a suck up, but it's what it is. And it happens. And, running events isn't cheap. And the thing is if you think about it with Twitch, they're going to, technically the event is like Friday to Sunday. They're still going to need the time before and the time after to load in and load stuff out. It's plain and simple. It's not going to be that easy. So you're like not looking at a 2-day rental of a convention site. You're looking at more like 4 days, maybe even 5, depending on how they run stuff. So I think it's just something that people need to bear in mind when they're looking at the prices for these things, is that there is a lot that goes into a convention, and the more elaborate the convention is, this is not a convention that's just run in the conference rooms of a hotel, right? And I've been to those. This is a convention being run in a convention center. Some could go as far as to consider it a business event, especially some of the folks that are partners and full-time, and they have this as their business, and little secret, they can write it off as in their taxes, But point of the matter is, when you're bearing that in mind when you're looking at the prices, in the end, it's going to be up to you what you do. But, hey, if you're going to TwitchCon, I will be there. I don't know how, in what capacity I will be recognizable. I usually tried, probably wore my Fungmin hoodie somewhere, but or I'll be at the police station bailing out Gatsby. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, actually the conflicting event that I'm going to be doing, that's in the same building with the Twitch party. I think it's called Lost Spirits Distillery, and they have a kind of a neat, like, Moulin Rouge-esque type event that they like a show that they do. So we're going to be doing that. Who knows what else that entails. It is not my thing. It is a gift for my birthday from my better half, to basically be like, hey, you're going to do something special for your birthday that's more than just TwitchCon. I'm like, okay, honey. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, that means I missed a Twitch party for the most part, but hey, who cares? Let's see, what else is there? Not a whole lot, really. Just a lot of stuff at work, wrapping up a really big fun thing that, there, because yes, as much as I would love to do this as my full-time thing, I can't, because I like the job that I have. And I know that's like a weird thing here, because a lot of time when you hear from streamers is, oh, I want to make this my full-time career. And that's notable. That's great. Me, as much as I love this, I don't know if I love it enough to have it to be like, I mean, I think I would like having it be full-time, but I don't know if I'd love it. It's just too unpredictable in terms of income and things like that. So I'm like, yeah, let me have my nice solid day job over here, and then this is my fun stuff that maybe gives me a little extra something on the side. So anyway, with that, all right, I need to check something here really, 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 really fast, because yes. No. Let me first off make sure I am unmuted in my Discord. Hello, Grapes. I see you in there. I hope you can... I'm gonna hope that nothing weird is happening with my Discord. But oh well, it looks like it's working, so that's a good sign. I won't know if it's really working until Grapes speaks up. That's gonna be the thing.
Can you hear me?
Talking. Oh, okay, I see you. I see you talking now, but it's not coming through. Hold up. Maybe something is going. Maybe something's going on. Give me a moment. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. All right. I'll go into my video and audio stuff. Default. Let's make sure that that is. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going. Oh. Okay, weird. Let me try to go out and go back in. Sometimes that works. Let's try that. I'm going to get out. I'm going to actually try to get out of Discord. And you're going to see Mort disappear because he's got a secret alliance with Discord. And I think that's part of the problem is that, let's see, first let's disconnect here. Yeah, he has a secret alliance with Discord. We've kind of figured that out. I don't understand it. There's a lot of things about Mort that I don't understand. And yet he is my channel mascot. You'd think I would have picked better in terms of trust. But no, I did not. I chose an evil Kandarian deer as my mascot. And that's what I get. You know. It's what I guess I got something better than some other people that read out of the Necronomicon. You know. Everybody else gets possessed by demons and this and the other and they die. Me, I get a deer. So, all right, let's see how this goes now. Okay, I see. All right, let's see. Okay, Grapes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You're still not coming through. You're not muted on anything, are you? I see your blippy, but I don't see. Let me see something else.
I heard myself on your stream.
Yeah, and it's funny because your Discord, oh, okay, let me see something. Let me try something else. I'm gonna try one more thing. User settings, voice and video, input, here, output, here. Let's see if that goes. Let me try to go out and go back in. Sorry about this, folks. All right, let's try it now. Let's see if it works. Hello?
How about now?
See, I can't hear you, Grapes. I don't know what's going on. It's frustrating me. And by the way, I got an ad coming up in like a minute, so I don't understand. This is strange. Let me try one more thing here. Let me go to advanced, see if maybe something weird is going on over here. Oh, that may be the problem. Maybe. Hello?
Did it fix it?
It fixed it, yes. All right, hopefully it doesn't double up the audio in any way on the other side, but it did fix it for now. We'll figure it out later. Let me see if I'm going to try one more thing to see if maybe... because I think there was a reason why I did it this way. Okay, try talking real quick.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes. Okay, so that may have solved the problem. I think it was just I had accidentally turned off the monitoring. So, I don't know. As long as you come through on the stream, then it's all good. So, and hopefully you don't duplicate up. If somebody hears Grapes duplicate, let me know and I'll fuss around with it later. All right, so I'm gonna pull out the Snooty Wizard because he's the one who's gotten through the most. And he's on the Witch campaign. I don't know if that means anything. Good grief, it's just been so long since I've really played, so I'm like totally like, whatever. All right. Let me get in here. Oh, and I should probably get over to Effie. Because then all y'all can hear this.
Once you're in the game, you'll have to invite me. I can't just join.
Oh, you can't just join. Okay, yeah, I can invite you. I guess. Invite to party.
I have a new ally in my group, but my enemies gain strength as well.
Enemies gain strength as well. That's not obvious. That is not obvious at all. We got the ad that's up right now. Oh, look at your little buddies. Okay.
Yeah, I've got buddies.
Awesome. All right. So I think you're pretty much just following my lead at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Farewell, my friend.
If you join a party, the enchantress will remain in town. Oh, fine, if you insist. But I earned her. Come on, I guess gave her a whole bunch of
You're
stuff.
not going anywhere without me.
That's okay. I think I can make up
And
for her.
why is that?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael
Adria's not
is.
even with
I
me.
shall try to restrain myself. But make no
Smartass.
mistake, she will die.
Meh, 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 meh. Okay.
I don't know how much you've been playing lately, but if you don't remember who Adria is, she's the witch who is the
I
mother
have delivered the
of
city
Leah.
of Westmarch from Urzael and his reapers.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, it's
people
been a
are
while.
now free to rebuild
And she
their homes,
betrayed you
end their lives.
and
Lorath and I
basically
depart for Bloodmarsh to
set
find
in stone
Adria.
that Diablo was going to
She,
be
of all
resurrected.
people, knows how to
Nice.
locate Malthael.
And then she
I
just
will
dipped
take
out
great
after that.
joy in extracting that
Yeah.
So now we're
information
hunting her down.
before I
Yes.
kill her.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute. So it's like, yeah, definitely falling in the middle has not been the fun thing. So let me just...
Yep. And I just replayed the story, so I know
It's
exactly
all
what's
fresh in
going
your
on.
head. Awesome. All right.
Like I literally played this part yesterday.
We hid
Good.
the Black Soul
I
Stone
appreciate
in the
that.
deepest part of the Nephilim ruins near here. I thought it would be safe. Malthael found it all the same.
All right. Grapes is louder than everything else. Okay, I will bring him down just a tad. Shouldn't be too terrible though. We'll keep testing it out as we go. When he's talking, I can check it a little more.
Talking? I'm talking.
Okay, yeah, you're a little better now, I think.
Okay.
And hello, Cass. Thank you for dropping in and watching us, Diablo. By the way, I totally figured out that I have a theme for barbarians. They are all any barbarian I have has a name in uppercase. And it's really goofy. So like, you know, we have
This is the
Chonk over in
entrance to the
D4.
tomb.
I've got Gur
Someone's
in here.
Our friend, Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
Massacre, good. Damn! It's just going splat. I like it.
This was just one entrance.
We're gonna
My
need a
damage
timer if we
per-
get to a boss. I'm
Littered
pretty
across
sure
the
of it.
blood marsh that will lead
My
us to the
damage
main.
per second is higher
The
than
guide
most
stones
of
are
these
useless to
enemies'
most,
health.
but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim such as yourself.
That's pretty frightening. I love it though.
I haven't even used any of my abilities. I've just been using my basics.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sad. Oh,
You
it hit the
can run,
waypoint.
Adria,
Oh no, I don't
but
want to.
I will find you.
Nah, don't want to do that.
Remember
Okay,
to get
there.
the
I didn't
information
want to
we
like
need
go anywhere.
before
I just
you
wanted to.
Yes,
I thought it was kind of like over in D4 where they've been making you. Oh, hey, what was that?
That's reassuring.
Treasure Goblin! Get him! Murder! Oh yeah! Your loot is your own. I'm glad to hear that. I love it.
I can summon a boss by interacting with this.
Oh, Bosco boom. Bosco very boom.
I've got oh shoot, what's it called? Racers. That whenever I interact with one of those, a shrine or a pylon, it summons a boss.
Nice. Yeah, you're a little higher in the Paragon than I am.
Just a little bit.
I love my big old laser thing. It's pretty, I don't know, I feel a little bad. Adria's Journal, part 5.
He screamed as the flames consumed him, and the
I
smell
would too.
was sickly sweet. He had found me. For once in his life, he had noticed me. And when he saw that the flames did not touch me, he breathed one word. It was his last.
Oh, and she doesn't even tell us. That's a bummer. Okay, there's one thing I need to do. I want to put in closed captioning. Let's see. That's video. Sound. Enable music. Cinematic subtitles. Yes, we want that. Quest dialogue subtitles. Okay, so let's apply that, because then that way, you know, people can see what's being said. Because that's a good thing, especially since, you know, this one, it's a little different this way than I think in D4, but. Oh, by the way, let me see if I keep one. I love this, by the way. It's basically this.
Oh, I've never actually played Sorcerer. What does that do?
It's, I gotta look at it again, but it's basically, I kind of joke that it's the, you know, it's kind of the this Doctor Strange kind of thing.
Does it just kind of like give you unlimited mana kind of thing?
Become a being of pure energy and gain deadly new abilities for 20 seconds.
I've
So
got
you
a
just-
similar ability where I can use all of my corpse skills without corpses for 10 seconds.
Nice.
And the corpse skill that I have deals like 17,000% weapon damage
Oh my
on
God.
every hit. And so I literally just go into it, and it's got an ice ability as well, so it freezes enemies around me. And so I'll just like go into a boss fight, hit it, freeze the boss in place, and then just constantly fire spikes at them for like 10 seconds that do
That's insane. And I love it.
insane amount of damage, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, this laser thing that I'm doing, that's pretty nasty. But yeah, I came in here and I was playing last night and I'm like, oh my god, this is disgusting. And I like it.
It's
Yeah.
nice to feel powerful, huh?
Yeah. Or at least, you know, I mean, you know, Chonk works hard, but he's pretty solid, right? But like coming in here and
They
just
called me,
melting
but I
everything is
turned
kind of
it
insane.
against them. When their daughter had a child
Hey,
that
you're
needed
supposed to be
to
giving me
disappear, when there was a sickness that none of the healers could cure.
I'm supposed to
Who
be getting
was
the
it
closed
they
captions. Why is it
pleaded with?
not here?
When they needed me, the morality they flaunted in the daylight disappeared, as it always does.
This is annoying because I was supposed to get. I don't want to see where the captioning is going on. No. Well, it's there.
Did you hit apply and then
Yeah, and it
stuff?
shows that it's working, or it says it shows it's checked, but for some reason I'm not seeing it. Oh well, I guess that's what it is. So now I gotta go back down this way. I'm totally like not paying attention to me. Oh, another journal. Okay. I guess we should kill things before we try to read it.
The first time I heard him, his voice pierced my skull. It reminded me of the cold and haughty sound of my father. But it was more. A crush of thousands of voices. When I heard him, I saw the flame, and I knew fear.
Well, that's ominous. Okay, up. Can't go there. Chunka, 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 chunka. Chunka, 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 chunka. Alright, door.
The guide stones, but nothing happens when I approach it.
Please, allow me.
What a
There are
jerk.
4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the correct one marks the true entrance to the tomb, however. When you activate these stones, one of the wrong sigils disappears.
Okay, so Use the guide stones to find the path. Okay, so... So it's... Alright. I guess we'll figure it out here in a sec. You probably know more than I do because you've been through here, but I'm going to try to see if I can figure it out on my own without help. Big smoosh.
I hate the enemies that blow up after you kill them.
Oh.
You dare attack me?
Yeah, they do, buddy. Get off your high horse. Oh, that was fun.
There was a trap.
Trappadoos. And trappadoos indeed. That's what I get for being too arrogant. I get flung across the stream. Loot, loot, loot. Lots of loot. Loot, lots of loot. Ah, trap again. That one didn't quite hit me.
Oh! That one flung both of us.
Nice. Nice job, game. Very nice job.
If only they could see me now.
Killed that boss pretty quick.
I know. Okay, there is a dungeon.
This may be the right passage, but I am not certain.
Well, only one way to
So-
find out is to go in it.
Well, we have to find those obelisk things.
Ah, okay.
I mean, we can go through it and see if this is the way.
Oh, can't hurt. It's more experience, more loot, more money. And I know, without a doubt, this guy is a greedy, greedy son of a gun. Plus, also, we're playing through stuff so fast, it's not going to take long to go through here.
Any remorse for what she did to Leah?
Resplendent chest.
Zoom.
I know. It's so crazy. I just love when it tells you that you've like done things like destruction, where you've like crushed, you know, where not only have you beaten monsters, but you've gone through and, you know, crushed a bunch of crap. It's a dopamine rush, I'm telling you. God, E3, the mighty Diablo did not strike back. Hey, Tyrann. Just going a little bit retro today. I love it. You're like literally jumping the fence on this guy.
Yeah, that's what's nice about Necromancer, is their range is basically whatever you can see.
I love it. But yeah, these little guys are like jumping over walls and all that. But then again, so are the enemies. Testament of Rakkus. What's this? Oh, it's...
Nephilim were not gods, but our own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and
Legendary
abilities
ring.
far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the
take a
key to
legendary
unlock
ring.
their powers once again.
Yeah,
Hope
people
it's
that are
good.
nosy about magic, I'm telling you. Getting themselves into all sorts of trouble. Yes, very much meow. I do feel like this Diablo is like combat ASMR. Like, no matter what game you play. It's so sad at that little dopamine kick of being able to crush things and make big messes. All right, let's see where we're at.
Your defenses are nothing.
Man, I can just let my skeletons do all the work.
You pretty much could. Trust me, I'm seeing it. What's this? Fleeting Shrine. Oh, blessing speed. Increased stuff. I didn't read it.
See that coming, did you?
Nope. Of course not. Disemboweler. That's an interesting name for a weapon. Alright, we are... Let me just look at the map here after I go pick up some crap. Not that map. Here. Alright. I see where we gotta go. I don't like that when I hit the map, I default to like the big world map and not to the
If you hit tab, it will open the new map.
there you
This
go.
is definitely not the right entrance.
Nope. Okay, so let's see. Do you wish to travel to the entrance of the current dungeon? Well, based on what I'm seeing? Yeah, sure, why not? Why waste time? I still want it. It's like he does this thing. So when I don't know if you saw it, but it's like he clicked on the thing and he's like... It's just this stupid dance. It's pretty sad. It needs like some sort of disco music. All right, so that's that. All right, I see where we gotta go next, I guess. Off in this general direction. Oh, yeah, you see, let me just check something here first. Yeah, that's pretty much the... Oh, there is another... there is another putrid hovel. Alright, I guess we see what's in here. Oh, this is just a putrid hovel. This isn't anything... I don't know if this is important.
There's loot, though.
There is... Oh, you said the L word! Alright, we're going in.
Oh, there's a boss.
Oh, yes. Let's do it!
One that's actually, like, withstanding attacks. I didn't just instantly kill it. What the heck?
My bags are full.
My bags are full. Shit biscuit. Alright, I gotta do something real quick. I'll come back to this.
Alright, well, he's dead.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, let me do this. Let's see. That's junk. That's junk. That's junk. Yes, I know I can't carry items. Screw off. I'm doing the old school way of managing inventory. Alright. There we go. Although, that being said, we probably should go back up to town and... You know. I don't know about you, but I need some bag emptying.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to full.
Yep. I keep picking up crap. Shame on me. Alright, I'm gonna hit the portal.
I am returning to town.
Or not! Well, fight me! Alright, let's try this again. Let's see. I'm wiggling my butt at you. Alright. Go sell some things. Go sell some things.
I just want to get rid of this, to be honest.
Alright. And then that's done. Now I'm gonna go over here. Stash the jewels. And then start comparing the other crap. No. Could be kind of good. Could try it out. Can't hurt to try it. I'll just stick this over here for now. No. Actually, no.
That's an interesting thing. I'm gonna hold on to that.
What'd you find?
It's the Oculus Ring, and it has a chance to create an area of focused power on killing a monster.
Nice.
Damage is increased by 76% while standing in the area. Excuse me.
Yeah, don't be careful there, friend.
But yeah, I can almost double my damage.
I like it.
I mean, it's a chance, but I can almost double damage. It's not better than the ring I already have. The 2 rings I have, so I'm not using it, but I'm keeping it. Maybe I'll put it on the Kanai cube.
That's, I think, the thing I don't have yet is the cube.
Yeah, you have to be in adventure mode to get it.
Yep. Which I am not, unfortunately. But that's okay. Maybe I'll put Gur onto that. Actually, no. Wait.
Well, once we defeat the main boss, you can go on adventure mode on this character.
Yes, that'd be good. Nope. That was not what I was doing. Bad me. It's funny if you accidentally do that, if they get mad at you.
Are you trying to get back to where we were?
No, I was just trying to go somewhere to sell, and I didn't want to go to the same place. God, I'm sitting on like over almost 2.5 million gold. Which is probably kind of hilarious. All right, so we got to go back to the portal, I guess, because I've done everything I can do, I think. Other than maybe, ooh, I know what I might need to do. Because I may need to... Scoundrel and the Templar. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I'm thinking about like repairing my stuff. I have to go over here. Craft, repair. All items, because I have nothing that's not equipped. Okay, so yeah, I'm all repaired. Then I think we can go. Okay. Looks like we haven't gone. We've gone this way-ish, but not all the way. I love that money doesn't take up inventory space.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
It's very nice. I just remember the days where I'd have piles of gold in my inventory and I'm like, this sucks. Change it. Me a little just here. Okay. Let's see.
That creature must die.
Yes, we know. We're getting to it.
What does the sanguine thing do?
Okay, so we've got
So it's either the water or the wind.
Okay.
I don't remember which one we went through already.
Yeah, I think it was, I think it was the fire. I mean, no, wait. No, let's try the wind. I think it was water. I think the one we went through was water.
So like this.
This guy, yeah.
I
So we
don't-
gotta find...
So we gotta find this one.
Yep. That we do.
Cool. I mean, there's another pedestal that'll tell us for sure, but...
Yeah.
And we're actually close enough that it's giving us an arrow, so...
Yeah. Like that.
You dare attack me?
Legendary armor.
No, we did that with great intent and prejudice. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This
Oh.
is the passage for which I've been searching.
Here we go. Passage to Corvus, part 2-ish.
My old masters
Paragon
see
level
now.
35. Woohoo!
Nice.
I did a leveling sort of thing. Oh, heaven's on fire. Sorry, I had to do that. You know, fire falling from the sky. It's good.
See, and I'm freezing the corpses of their friends, shooting at them at high speed.
Nice. We are a good team. Testament of Rakis Part 3.
I will bring the light of Zakarum to the heathens. Here in the east, the power of Zakarum wanes, but in the west it will rise, stronger and greater than ever. Yet I have another purpose. The lost Nephilim city of Corvus lies in the west. I will find it.
Clearly you didn't find crap, my dude. Let's see. Armor. Yeah, let's do that. Spending my lowly paragon point. Ooh, what's this? Find a way to enter the warded treasure room. It's called kill stuff. That seems pretty common. Fleshy shamans. Uh-oh.
You dare attack me?
Event, some sort of event completed.
It was the treasure room.
Nice. Look at us being treasure goblins. Love it. Love it. All right. And some arcane dust. So now we got to keep going to do what we actually came down here to intending to do.
You want to know how little I've invested in vitality?
How much? How little?
You have almost 5 times more life than me.
Meantime, you are squishy, but I am less squishy. I'm probably squishy in other ways, though. To be fair.
Well, my DPS is 318,000, so.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about my DPS. Although it's doing all right here.
Yeah. I mean, it's really easy to see if you open your inventory.
Yep.
And then on the left it says damage. It's
Let
that
me
number.
look here. All right. Details. Damage. 5,637%. Damage increased by skills 0. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that damage increased by intelligence is 5,000%. That's why he's making all those snotty smart noises. Like, I'm so smart and you're not. It's like he's actually pretty brainy. He got big brain.
Both of our classes use intelligence. Topazes are your best friend.
Did you find one?
Oh, I've got tons of topaz.
Nice.
I've got one topaz. That's what is it? I think it's an it's a royal topaz.
Ooh.
And I put it on my weapon, and it gave me 26,000 thorns damage.
Damn,
But then
nice.
my minions, because of a perk that I have 200% of my thorns damage. So they do like 50 to 60,000 thorns damage every time they
Oh
get
my
hit.
word. That's insane. That is so crazy, and
So
I love it.
I literally, I'll just send my little skelly boys in.
Let them do the work.
They take all the damage, and I just sit back and support them from a distance. Which is why I just don't invest anything into life, because I usually stay away
Stay
from
out of
the
it.
fight.
Now, unfortunately, Diablo 4 kind of forces you to stay in the room with a big critter, though, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
it's why I've also invested a ton in movement speed, so I can still dodge.
Yes.
But... And then I've got a spell that can transport me. Like, I can just poof, and I'm over here now.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
All right, you snob.
I'm looking for another piece of the certain set so that I can get a bonus. Because the bonus will let me use my teleport ability and my basic ability with all of their runes.
Ooh, nice. I like it.
So like my teleport ability, I'll have double teleports instead of a single one. And I'll get armor and health back every time I use it and stuff like that. It's pretty nifty.
You know what else I think we need to do is that we have to find that unicorn room. The unicorn in...
Well, that's just by chance.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And I think you can only find it in like Nephilim rifts and stuff like that. So we would have to be in adventure mode.
Well, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, we will.
You got an achievement. Congratulations.
With how fast we're going through these, we'll at least beat the final boss today.
That's cool. I am happy about this. So I don't even know, like, I was playing... Yeah, obviously you can tell I was playing a fair bit, and then I stopped for whatever reason. Well, I blame Dead by Daylight for some of it, to be fair. Ouch. Why is my back hurting? All right. Add in 3 minutes. Apologies in advance. It's only a minute, though. I set them up that way by design.
Dare attack me?
We had to go back the way we were coming from.
Oh, we do? Oh, boop. All right.
We did a big loop, but we missed the way that we were supposed to go.
No, we did not. Bad. It happens. That's why I get nervous when I get to like forks in the road in any Diablo map. It's like, is this the way I need to go, or am I just turning myself into, you know, a side quest here?
Yeah, unless I'm trying to do something fast, like I usually just explore the whole thing.
How's that for you?
I have to remind myself I am not playing my barbarian. I do not need to do this, although it's fun. All right, Ruins of Corvus, there they are. Excuse me, we got a room to go into.
Wait here, Laura.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
Still you ask these questions.
We are all counting on you.
I love it that they chose her as the one who gets to talk. Not me.
I think it's because I went in first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I took that moment to go get a drink. Self-hydration. Instead of being told to do it.
I love it when a bunch of them spawn and you get these massive experience bonuses.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Meow, Mindy. Necromancer babies go brrr.
I'm just warming up.
Meantime, I'm sitting here going.
Your laser does a ton of damage.
It's nuts, isn't it? That's why I love it. I'm like, you know, just it's disgusting in the best way possible.
Oh, apparently mine was.
You got to go back.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll probably want to go back before the boss fight, though.
That's fair. I think we both need to.
If only they could see me now.
It's kind of frightening to not see my health bar go down.
Yeah, so my basic attack gives me my essence back and my health back,
Oh, nice.
and I haven't seen my health go up at all. Usually that's how I somewhat stay alive, because I'm constantly sucking their health away and giving it to me. but like I don't think I've been hit more than like once or twice this whole time.
If only they could see me now.
Sorry, I'm in Doctor Strange mode. Just floating around like an idiot. It's beautiful.
I can go into black hole mode. You want to see my black hole mode?
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. Do it. Do it. Oh, I love it.
Now I can use my corpse abilities without corpses.
That was fun.
It doesn't last very long.
Yeah,
it
that's...
does a ton of damage while I
Yeah,
use
Doctor Strange mode is a similar way.
Well, I mean, Necromancer and Sorcerer are pretty similar classes. It's just the kind of spells they use, really. Your wizards or sorcerers use arcane, while necromancers obviously use, you know, necromancy. Blood spells and summoning.
Alright, let me see here. Alright. Maybe run over to this corner real quick and make sure that, you know, it's freezing. Ooh!
Wait, that was a boss fight?
Dang!
I didn't even see them appear. Like,
Oh my goodness, that's insane. What, did you get an orange drop out of it?
no, I got a normal. Like,
Yeah,
rare
I've got
drop
a
out of it.
legendary mace. Chonk would be all over that nonsense if he was here, but he's not. Stinker. Yes, I know I have unidentified items. Sue me. Skip. Yeah, put that there. Okay, cool. I still got a lot of crap, but to your point, I think before we get into that, we can deal with it at, you know, during the boss fight. Or right before. I want frickin' sharks with frickin' lasers on their heads. That would be our powers combined.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
All right, that's dead end. Dead end.
This is a loop to where we've been before.
All right, let me take a look at the map. Interesting.
Let's go check out this corner really quick.
Yeah,
and
that
then
might be.
Maybe we are going back to where we came from.
You dare attack me?
Maps in here are funny.
Your grave
There it
awaits.
is.
Oh, yes. 73 killed. Nice. All right. Do we want to go back since we're here?
Yeah.
Get this thing? Yeah, let's do that. We just go to...
I would do the home teleport so you can just go right back.
That's true.
I am returning to town.
And then I can also do my little dance. Do my little dance. Make a love. Get down tonight.
What is it?
Well, if you don't want, you know, if you don't want my services, then maybe I need to go somewhere else to sell my stuff. Alright, let me just go over here. So that's sold. I want to go over here because I got the one item I haven't identified yet.
That's kind of a cool piece of armor I just got.
Mm.
While under 20% life, all attacks are guaranteed critical hits.
Ooh, I like that. Very shiny. Alrighty. No. Ooh, this could be... The armor is better, but the stat changes are better. No. This is hard. It doesn't have anything for... doesn't have any of the slots. So I think we're going to get rid of that. We could try this out for... We could try that out for a little bit, and then we'll put this in here, because I don't want to get rid of those. I just want to experiment with these pants and see if I like them. Okay. Nah. Also nah. Also nah. Very much nah. Nope. How about no? It's like a lot of nope, nope, nope. How about nope? I get pretty attached to my crap, unfortunately. I'll stick this in here because of other things. Yeah, pretty much I can sell it all. I don't want a crossbow. Although, memory serves, this could be useful to somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna... That can go to what's-her-face. Save some stuff for the other kids.
Spend wisely.
I'm not spending anything. I'm selling stuff. I'm giving you stuff to sell. To some other poor schmuck. Alright. Y'all set? Cute. Back to work! Okie dokie. Let me see something here really quick before I move. There we go. Alright. Okay. The ruins of Corvus. Are we going? Oh, yes, we're going in. Enter the hall. Boss, your party will teleport when everyone has accepted. Oh, biscuit.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Well then. Alright, let's time this. How long do we think it'll take? And how many deaths? Oh my god! Nice!
That's the power of black hole mode.
Oh, I didn't even get into black hole mode.
Before I interrupted her.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
Alright. So now we gotta go back to town, basically. Any other crap around here? Not really. It just looks cool. Healing wells galore.
I didn't
Alright.
even move.
Yeah, I know. We hardly. It's like. All right, back to. I guess we do our town dance here.
I need to go back.
So look at this thing. I just.
Yeah. See, I put my hands out, but I don't like.
You don't do the. You know. You don't do
You're,
the
you're
sorcery.
like half. You're like half teabagging. It's weird.
Oh, that's rude. But there's no body there, so I couldn't even go over to the body and do it, right? You know. So that's kind of a bummer. Oh well. Now we gotta talk to what's his face over here.
Materials over here. Yeah.
Good old Tyrael. Hi, buddy.
I have discovered that Malthael is in Pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
He hides and waits, hoping that if he can delay us long enough, he will grow too powerful even for me.
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once. What is this?
A lot of dead people.
Destroy the gate! And Neverland is here.
Oh, hello.
Dares to attack us?
I dare. Imperious. Oh my goodness. It's so funny because there's a sound I was looking for to right before stream started, and it would have been the perfect one to play right now, but all I can do is Imperious.
Malthael is my brother. I fought 1,000 battles by his side, and I care not that he seeks to destroy you and your kind. But my brother has grown sick, and he must be put down for his own sake. Yet I have not the heart to do this.
Oh, we got
so
this.
It falls to you. Come, Nephilim, to Pandemonium.
All right. Path to war.
Malthael's attempt to keep me from entering Pandemonium simply confirms that he is still unwilling to face me. Now, I must cross the blighted wasteland, site of 1,000 battles between angel and demon. The angel of death awaits me in the Pandemonium fortress on the other side. He will not be waiting long.
We'll get there and he'll be drinking a Starbucks and be like, all right, I'm going to, let's see, we got our ad in 5 minutes, so we want to just keep a heads up to that. All right, let's go march. Hi, buddy. You're not gonna talk to us, okay. Oh, hello. Oh my! That was fun.
Demons, the relics of a long-forgotten battle.
Got to Paragon 36 in the meantime, though. All sorts of crap. All right. Very cool.
I do everything for you.
This guy is I thought my guy was a snob. I said do
Well,
everything for you.
Other than Tyrael, what angel is nice?
Yeah, angels in general are kind of jerks. That's why I'm like, hail Lilith.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the lore, isn't Lilith one of the ones who actually created the world?
Yep. I mean, there's a whole other conversation I could probably have about, you know, how Diablo 4 is actually the rise of the ladies in the world here a little bit. I'm seeing a lot more female representation, to be fair, or at least it feels like it anyway. All right, Imperius, what do you want to say?
Do you see the battering ram below?
Yeah.
That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates.
Okay.
But it is useless without the siege runes that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more.
Okay.
You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the runes, go to the ram.
Okay.
But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
Yeah, that's
Of course
typical.
you won't. That's part of your job.
Nobody likes to, you know... Yeah, nobody, like, thanks my man for anything here. Alright, that is Battlefields of Eternity, so I'm guessing that's where we gotta go next.
Yep.
Alright, let's do it! Deet! Also trying to slightly appreciate the views here.
You dare attack me?
That
You know, they do.
snakehead thing died instantly.
Oh my goodness.
And I feel so happy about that. Because those things on the difficulty I was playing on were the thing that killed me the most in this area.
Oh.
Because they pop up underneath you, but then they also shoot fireballs at you. And the fireballs are slow, so it does like a ton of damage when it touches you.
So you were playing at the level above where I'm at right now, right?
What
Or was
level is normal? I was on Torment 1, so I was
Oh.
like 3 or 4 levels above
Oh, you're
this.
way up there then. Okay. So yeah, this guy's definitely ready to go up a little bit. I just don't know if I'm ready for Torment. Probably like maybe 1, maybe 2 levels up.
On my Xbox, before I got this on the computer, I had a Necromancer that I was playing on like Torment 7 or 8 or something.
Nice. I don't think I've ever played like full up like a nightmare mode or anything like that.
We found ancient siege weaponry that we can use to create a diversion and draw Malthael's creatures away from the land.
Okay.
We can't fight and repair it at the same
That's
time.
fair.
Protect us while we do our work.
Okay. Sure, why not?
You got that one? I'll get this one. You gotta
Sounds good.
protect both of them.
Protect! You okay over there?
Yep.
They're just crying too much. That's the problem.
paths minions occupy. You are a noble warrior. We are proud to fight by your side.
Okay, thanks, guys. Y'all good there, Grapes?
Yep.
Cool.
My main spell kept glitching during that fight for some reason.
That's not good.
Because normally I can hold it and it'll work.
Yep.
But for some reason, like it's working now fine. But during that fight, if I held it for more than like a second, it started getting really, really loud and not doing anything.
Oh, that's odd.
It was really weird.
That is most intriguing and weird and not good.
So I think it was just something to do with the event, because as soon as it was over, it started working normally again.
Yeah, that must be a bug somewhere then.
Get out of the ice.
Oh, hello. All right. We want your siege rune, sir.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
I'm so good, I astound myself. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, he's taken care of. Now we have one more dude.
Now we just have to get to the outpost,
Oh, okay, cool.
or the ramp. Because we got both.
Oh,
Like
we did.
literally, one of the first guys we fought was one of the siege guys.
Great. I somehow missed that memo. I was like, so much just going on here. It's kind of nuts. So, all right.
I've got so many points invested in speed. I have to like slow down just to stay with you.
It's like I'm fast, but I'm not that fast.
Your grave awaits.
He talks like he already dug it. Oh, look! Who's this guy? Dynasty erupted.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, we have a new follower, P. Jackson. Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Just take a moment here to but yay! Thank you so much for the follow. It's great to have you here. As you can see, we've gone back. Everybody else is playing D4. We're playing D3, and that's because I have not yet finished this main quest of this game. So. Hope you enjoy what we're kind of pulling off here. A lot of fun and shenanigans. I see you, little sorcerer. Who likes to play with frickin' lasers. It is by far like my favorite thing here. It's like, look at this thing, it's like I go back to other classes and I'm like, I miss my lasers.
help.
Oh! There you guys. There you go. Alright, the siege outpost. In we go. Alright, Grapes, before we run in there, let me just get a quick drink key here. I have to hydrate.
Okay.
This is an unsolicited hydrate. Oh my goodness. Got the double whammies going today. It's also like the temperatures here are going to be like well over, like I think it's supposed to be 105 today. Which I'm mixed feelings about, considering I'm going to this weenie roast later and it's going to be outside, so it's going to be freaking hot. You look at you and your tiny little army. I love it. Yes, go away. Oh, Tyrael. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
I bear grave news, my friend. The Sliver has revealed Malthael's plan to me, and it is worse than I could have imagined. He means to use the Black Soul Stone to capture all demonic essences, even those that linger in human hearts. If
Okay.
the stone is altered to rip the demonic essence out of every man, woman, and child on Sanctuary, they will
Kids
all
have
die.
demonic essences. That's
No,
somehow not surprising.
We can still stop him. And we begin by attacking the fortress.
All right. Let's take care of this thing, I guess. Okay. Accept. Board the ram. Oh, buddy. Thank goodness my guy here is not motion sick. Bam! Nice.
Shatter the hook!
And swing!
Shatter the hook! Prepare for one last hit!
Alright, get to the front of the, get to the front of this. And ready, set, swing!
The gates have been destroyed.
Oh, love it. And we have reached a checkpoint. Good, good, good. That was fun. That was like a roller coaster ride. Very, very nice.
Pandemonium Fortress.
It's about what I expected.
When I fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. He is in a state of death and life, impervious to physical harm. Your magic is not enough. To defeat him, you must channel the power of death.
That's what Grapes
as he
does.
Look at the spirits gathered below.
Yep.
Could they
I was
be
about to
the
say, it's like, I got this problem solved, sir.
If you could become one with it, you would be as Malthael is, and you could face him. But you must find a way quickly. Every moment, thousands die, and Malthael's power grows beyond anything I have ever seen.
Okay. We have a task. Go to the spirit wheel.
I did not think I would ever see you again.
Oh.
That voice. Could it really be my old master?
Hey,
Or
baby.
is this some trick?
I think that's, oops. I think that's a trick, but that's just my personal opinion. All right. Do we want to go right or do you want to go left?
Let's go this way. Find out that we have to go the other way.
Good answer. Good answer. Petrified angels all over this joint. Ah,
Isendra, is that you? I have missed you.
it's
my
his
teacher.
old crush.
I need help to defeat Malthael. In his current state, I cannot harm him.
You have learned much since I last saw you, including humanity,
Oh.
it seems.
No. No.
Long for the days we spent exploring magic.
I remember
He's got
our
such a
days with
crush.
fondness as well, but I have nothing left to teach you. Nevertheless, you will always
Oh, my dude just got friend zoned.
ask for my help. It is yours.
Well, I mean, they are dead,
Myself
so...
and the other captured spirits have much power, but not enough for us to break.
Oh, wait, what happened? What happened? Oh. Oh. Google search silliness. Oh, I will have to do that. I'll do that after, maybe after stream. So, yes, that's I'm curious now.
Now it spreads death across your world. And so ends the eternal conflict.
If that was the case, then we wouldn't have Diablo 4. Shush. All right. I guess forward ho we go.
Oh, be careful of those gates.
Oh,
They
hello.
freeze you in place and then do a ton of damage.
Owie. Duly noted.
Meow.
Meow, meow, meow. It's necromancer zoomies. Sorry, I'm taking a side path here for a second. Nope, I shouldn't do it too far there. I mean, it's just critters, but... Oh, hello! Squire's wand. Ancient writings. The writings of... Oh! Writings of Lilith Part 3. Okay. Hey, when owl doggos can be deaf to everything, then hear the tree back. Yes. Oh, goodness. Yes. Our cat, same. The moment he hears the little tiny baggage of flaked salmon, he's all over it. So let's see what this Writings of Lilith says here.
The angel I captured, Inarius, is in love with me. I can feel the intensity of his desire. I told him that we must liberate the World Stone, and then we can be together. We will create something never imagined by those mired in the eternal conflict. A new world.
Ooh. Ooh. That makes so much more sense now that we've got Diablo 4. Oh my god, I love it. That's my girl. And she looks, it's funny because she actually looked kind of close to how she ended up in the game. Although I think her face was a little bit more human, I would say. But yeah, that was cool. That was very cool. Like that. That's kind of the nice thing right now to playing this game, you know. Testament of Inarius. Ooh, okay. Hey, look, it's a big ugly that went down in one shot. Okay. So let's see what the Testament of Inarius is here.
Those who follow us are strong in purpose and conviction, but we are only few. Yet if we can obtain the power of the World Stone, it will be enough. We will scale the wind shear slope, steal into the heart of the fortress, and be gone before anyone notices the stone's disappearance.
In other words, you're a thief. Anyway. Okay, so I think we've been around here. Let's go this way. There's a little loop off this way. Oh, whoa, hello. Let's not get our butts stuck in there. All right, Pandemonium Fortress level 2. Hardware, children's clothing, ladies' lingerie. By the way, I do like the Linder truffles a lot. I'm not gonna lie. They are very nice. Wow, that was fast.
He didn't even get to say his line.
That's so sad.
The very essence of things stands revealed to me. Is this what it means to be dead?
You are not dead. You now occupy the same state that Malthael does.
That means I can hurt him badly.
You sound again as I remember you. Yes, you are ready. And you have the means to destroy
My boy's
Malthael.
ego just went up
But do
3
not
steps.
forget all that you have learned upon your journey.
Yeah.
We need you. The world needs you.
Yeah. Okay. That's a dead end.
Got stuck in the portal. Or in the wall.
I was about to say, did you do the very thing you warned me about?
It was off when I started going through it, and then it turned on right. That.
Yeah, like
it
that.
does that. Yep. I did it again!
We both did. Oh my god. Oh, that was great. That was so great. All the
my bad.
monies. It's like, you know, dude here has enough money to sit there and buy like a mansion somewhere, but yeah, he's out here roughing it. Oh, I can't pick up anything else. Okay, so my inventory's full.
Yeah, so is mine.
All right, do you want to try to run back?
Let's go to town. Yep.
Let's go to town.
We're pretty close to the boss, so.
Cool. That's it's a good time as any. All right, let me look at my inventory here really quick. Go here. Get rid of some crap. Yeah, I have so many legendary things, it's like not even worth going through and... Let's see. We have belts. We have no belts. I don't feel like giving up my legendary piece here, so that doesn't seem worth the bother. That could be nice. 350. Ooh, this could be good. Blizzard damage by 13% wizard. Okay. All right. Yeah, it does have less toughness, but that's okay. Let's see. Nah. All right. So yeah, overall, just a bunch of money. bunch of money or a bunch of stuff to salvage for parts, pretty much. But I've just been selling it. I mean, look at my money here. It's like 2,700,400. Yeah, this guy's like loaded for bear. It's kind of sad, but yeah, it works. You know, he's living his best life right now. Okay. Yep, I am all set to fly. Okay. I feel like that with Diablo 4, I'm doing that less often, by the way. Even with the smaller inventory.
I definitely do that less often when I'm playing on a higher difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, overall, I just don't, I mean, even things, when things drop is not as much, it seems, which is not a bad thing. Oh, those spinny things, I remember them well. They are awful.
They are awful. Especially when they spawn right on top of you.
I was about to say, it's like, hey, I just want that thing. Get out of here. I want my money. Oh, he did that again. Hi, big dude. Oh, you're over there. All right, we should go roughly this way, maybe? Roughly? Wait for that.
Yeah, what makes the final boss especially difficult is that he has, like, I don't know how to, what to call them, but like, you get to a certain percentage of his health, and you can no longer do damage to him until after he does a certain thing.
Oh.
So it's not really phases, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
So like, I couldn't just do my black hole thing and kill him right off the bat.
Oops, I
because you
jumped
get him
into
to like you get him to like 3/4, and then no matter what you do, you can't damage him until he does a certain thing.
I thought for a second you were gonna tell me it's like we can't damage him until he damages us. Ah, Paragon 37. Yeah, so yeah, definitely got something cool there.
On my Xbox Necromancer, I have this set of boots that makes me invulnerable to the ice attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really, really nice, because I would never have to dodge to get out of the ice things before they exploded.
I gotta try, once I get dude here past the main content, I guess I might have to actually try the seasonal stuff. I just have never formally done seasonal content before.
No, I haven't either.
So call it a new objective. Expand my horizons. Alright. Ow, my neck. And my neck, it hurt. Alright, let's see. Paragon point to spend. Arcane power. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Okay. Next. I got stuck in the thing. It's like, why am I not moving? Oh. Oopsie. Sorry. I was going to destroy things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We had some random thing that was a bossy-like thing, and I didn't even see what it was. We are that destructive.
We do a little bit of damage.
Just a little. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to upgrade myself out of to a new level of difficulty because, you know, I gotta make it a little fair. I almost feel bad here. It's almost not a fair fight. Almost. I got froze. Alright, wait for a moment. Wait for it. Yeah, I get done. Alright, there. Thank you for your patience as I went through all that BS. Sploot. Hey, wait! No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Good grief. That was stupid. Oh, Path of Wisdom.
The souls of man show their potential for greatness. They can stand for good like any angel in heaven, or they can enact evil worthy of the lowest demon of hell. The power of such a choice should not rest in the hearts of beings who are here for an instant, then flare and die.
Yeah, but we're cool people. Come on. We're cool. Oh, hello.
I'm unstoppable.
All right.
Oh, my skeletons got frozen.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that helps, I guess, sort of. Okay, I'm hoping... What I should probably have the... Maybe I have to have the chat up for this. Oh, okay. Poopy. Alright, I'm gonna get that out of there. Okay, there we go. Whee! I was sitting here thinking, was like, where's all the dialogue going to where I can actually read it if I want to? But yeah. All right. Woo! All this teleporting.
What
He
boss?
hardly. Big boss go. All right, we're close to something.
Yeah, we're close to the main boss of the game.
Ah, yes. Here we go. Heart of the fortress. All right, Malthael's lair. There we go. Accept the thing. Get ready for a butt whooping.
All right, you need to be ready to move the second we're done with this cutscene, because he goes
Okay.
to hit you.
Demons will soon be gone from all creation. You will be the last of your kind for a few moments. Death comes, Nephilim.
Oh, I moved. He still did not like me. Shoot,
Okay,
how
he
the heck
puts
do
these little clouds down on the ground. Don't step on them. They do a
Okay.
ton of damage.
Wait, what?
He's at his halfway point.
Okay.
The power of death.
Yep.
But that is not the only weapon I possess.
Okay.
I watched this cutscene probably 30 times yesterday.
Oh my
I
God.
died to him a lot.
Oh, damn. Holy crap! Is he done?
Yep.
That was my laser. It's called disintegrate.
I didn't even have to use my black hole mode.
Wow. That was nuts. All right, Tyrael.
Where is the Black Soulstone?
Malthael destroyed it and consumed Diablo's soul.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo. He is free.
Okay. Click OK to end the game and return to the main menu.
Yep.
Okay. That was weird. All right, we got a cutscene. Yeah, it's basically I hit him with my right click my disintegrate, and he literally disintegrated.
By conquering death, he had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind. In that moment, with victory at hand, I saw the Nephilim in a new light. He is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell, and a wizard who protects the innocent, but within him beats a mortal
I just
heart
encountered the butcher at level
that will
75
one
dungeon,
day
and I am
be
only level
tempted to
69.
corruption.
Ouch, Ren! I'm sorry.
On that day,
Today
will
is
he have the
Diablo 3 day.
strength to
I just
resist,
beat the
or
main
will
the main
he
boss for
be
D3.
our
So
doom?
saw a couple of little fun things related to Lilith and Anarius though while I was in there. So I'm like very relevant. So I was like, yay! All right, let's see what what the game is going to do with me. Congratulations, you defeated Diablo 3. More challenges and rewards await you in adventure mode. Okay, that's good. All right, and that's the credits. Okay, let's see here. That's a Rise of the Necromancer. Okay, back. Now what? Now what do we do? Ah, we're back here, and there's Grapes. Hi, Grapes.
So if you hit game settings underneath the start game,
Okay.
and then you should be able to hit adventure there on the left,
Yep. And then
start game.
Yep, start game. Awesome. Yeah, I should have done that a long time ago, but I never did because I got distracted by other things. I have a new ally in my group. Okay, so now that we're here and doing all this, if you join a part. Okay, yes, that's fine. I don't mind if she stays in town. So now it looks like I've got I've got the Kanai's cube, which is good. I can make things. That's cool. That's very cool. Awesome. All right, so I guess what else do we do now other than just run around and beat things up?
Well, there's the daily missions that you can go and do and get tons of loot. There's Nephilim rifts that you can do to get tons of loot. Pretty much everything involves just getting loot.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea. So I think I like this idea. So see salvage. Let me do. I want to forge, salvage. I want to get rid of things. Let's see here. I went to salvage. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. Boop, boop. Salvaging all the things because we don't need them all. Except for the... I do need to go over here and drop off this guy. All right. I say we go find some cool random thing to do. Some cool thing that I have not yet done, which would be very nice. So we just run around and find rando stuff, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. If you talk to Tyrael, he might have a quest for you. I don't know.
Is Tyrael here, or is he some...
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay. I'll come at you. It's just so weird not to see Tyrael as the floating angel dude.
There are many bounties to undertake nearby.
Cool. But Ren, did you... Oh, so you were just paying Diablo 4 today, then. I think, right? Let's see. Oh, and my ad is about to start. Sorry. It's only a minute, I swear. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run it now so that get it out of the way so everybody can run to the restroom, grab a drinky, whatever it is that you need to do. So give me just a few seconds to hit my BRB, and then we will do that. And we are back. And also the nice thing about like jumping onto that break was I was able to get up and stretch. Like I should be stretching more often, but you know. Also I got this little pillow thingy to kind of help with my shoulders because they're starting to get a little sad over here. So I want to make sure that I don't like wreck myself too much. So I grabbed that. And let's go back to Effie. Oh, by the way, the thing that I totally forgot to do because I totally forgot that I have it.
Hooray!
For, you know, earlier for my glorious achievement of beating Diablo 3 after, oh my, it's been a hot minute. Like hotter than Satan's toe hot. So, all right. Let's see. And waypoint map. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Tab. So we have a thing. Objectives. Let's see here. All right. Just trying to figure out. It's like, so Tyrael gave me a thing. Tyrael's like, let's see. New clause. New
You have
clause.
achieved much in your travels,
Okay.
but the forces of chaos never rest. As you fight these forces, you will gather blood shards. They hold a strange power, though we do
Okay.
not yet know what they are.
Perhaps you can help us find out.
Okay. All right. So I guess we have, let me see here, object. I'm trying to figure out where if we got these new things, like I wanted to know so that I can at least be running in the general right direction. I don't know how that works exactly.
Well, we could do a rift over here.
Oh, there.
If you interact with the obelisk, you can select a Nephilim rift.
Yes. And we have the Nephilim rift, and then we have the greater.
You have to have a key to open the greater. I don't know if you've got a key. But...
Probably don't. So let's just do let's just do the Nephilim realm. You're about to open a standard Nephilim rift. Okay, let's do it. All right.
Now we can both go in.
Woohoo! Let's do it.
Unleash your power, champion.
If I. Whoa! Did we just already blow him up? Or should there be more in here?
He spawned on my skeletons and got a ton of thorns damage all at once.
Oh my god! We barely got a chance to play with him! Oh my goodness. There's gotta be more in here though, right? I was about to say, I'd feel sad otherwise.
Oh yeah. So the goal of the Nephilim rift is the bar on the right.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to kill enemies to fill that up, and then it spawns the Nephilim Rift Guardian.
Got it. Okay.
Which is a harder boss.
Yeah, it's just... Oh, goodness. It's been way too long since I've played. Just trying to remember all this.
I keep seeing your laser, and if I can't see that it's coming from you, I like dodge it, because I think it's one of those little arcane little...
It does look like that, doesn't it? Oh, wow. Well, we're making steady progress. I'll take that. I'm so good, I astound myself. Oh, that's so funny. I need some legendary stuff though. I've got a lot of I keep getting yellow things. I need orange things. I need orange loot. Are you kidding me? Right. Well, we're a little over halfway now. Cleaning through this pretty quick. And we are now in Doctor Strange mode.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
I'm so good. Dude's just vain as hell. Oh my god. Still cracks me up. I guess that's why I like him. He's got all the ego that I do not have.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, wow. There's like a whole bunch of stuff over here that I didn't even see. And you're like way over there. La la la. Hi.
Hello.
Yum.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Oh shit! The big guy just showed it. Oh! Wow! He did not last long.
Nobody dropped a bunch of stuff.
Yes, he did.
I got a rift key, greater rift key.
Nice. Maybe we'll have to try that next.
My bags are full.
My bags are full. Oh, shut up. All right, let me see something here real quick. Any sort of junk that I can ditch? Maybe.
I can't pick up anything else.
What do you mean I can't pick that blood shard up? What the hell? All right, let me do something here. Still can't pick it up. I can't pick up the blood shards for some reason. And I've got room in my inventory. So I'm trying to figure out what the deal is.
Wait, the blood shards?
Yeah, I can't pick the blood
My
shard.
bags are full.
Down in the bottom right of your inventory.
It says 535. Oh.
Yeah, you have a maximum cap of blood shards that you can hold.
Oops. And I haven't
It
been
goes
doing anything.
up. It goes up as you set records and stuff.
Yeah, so unfortunately, oh well. I've got a crap ton of them that I've been picking up, and I just haven't been paying attention. Fun. Well then, I guess that's not a bad thing. So I gotta figure out now, I gotta do something with them.
There's a lady in town that lets you
Alright.
gamble your blood shards away for legendary equipment and stuff like that.
Okay, well you know what we could do, what I could do, because I feel like that I'm leaving something behind here, which is not good. I could portal up back to town, and do a little gambling that out, and then we can come back, or you know, the other possibilities we just do another thing. I just want to be able to grab those up because you know, hey, those could be important. 'Cause I've never done anything with them. That was the thing. All right. Grape says earn the achievement, just rifting. All right, so I'm gonna get the portal here.
I am returning to town.
All right, talk to Orak. Orak, buddy, hi.
Your skill has grown.
All right, achievement, never enough time. Dashing through the rift. Nice.
You closed the rift.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That was my bad. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, well, my...
No, you're good. You're not going to be able to grab your blood shard.
Yeah. I got like 535 of them. I'm not exactly worried. So, let's see. The shard...
So this lady right here, the Kadala.
Okay. Let's talk to her.
You can buy mystery stuff. And it has the potential to be legendary, but it's not always.
Yeah. All right. Well,
which is why it's a gamble.
Okay. Let's see. Let's spend a few so at least I got some room, you know?
Do come back again.
See, I always buy rings from her.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm trying to get a specific ring that lets me summon 2 of my mages at the same time.
Ew. Yeah, see, I've got a green Litany of the Undaunted, and I've got, so yeah, it's kind of like, we'll see what the chances are, right? All right, cool. And then I can sell stuff, I guess, because now I got some. Now I have some room at least, and I can go over here, and we can foraging stuff, crafting, repairing, equipped all my good stuff. All right. All right, let me go over here. Yeah.
Well, I didn't get the ring I wanted, but I'm not unhappy with the ring I got.
Yeah, I got 2 really dang good rings, so it's kind of like, you know, there's not a lot I can really do. All right. Yeah, it's kind of like, eh. I gotta play around with the cube.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at. Found some interesting things on my latest dig. You should take a look.
Well, I actually want to sell you stuff, friend. Ooh, now, oh, this could be. Ooh, the a little less vitality, but.
I swore an oath.
Surely our friend would have helped you without such an oath.
Not to our friend, to my order. I mean to recover the lost tomes.
Do you always do what they tell you to?
Of course. You have no honor and would not understand.
Oh gosh, babbling with each other. All right. I have relooted. I am empty and ready to go do other things. So, do we want to try that greater Nephilim
Why would
thing?
I do that?
Or
Sure.
let's give it a shot. You got the keys? Do we both have to have keys, or?
I think only the person who opens it needs a key.
All right, we'll let you do that then, since you got the key. We know for sure you got the key.
What level do we want to do?
What are the options?
It gives me an option anywhere from hard to torment 2.
That's a good decision. Let's do torment 1.
Cool.
Go give it a shot. I don't know if I'm ready for torment 2 yet. I could be. But, we empower this greater rift. Oh, let's empower this greater rift. Okay, I guess. Well, I'm not going to play with that because I don't know what empowering that rift is going to do. Okay, here we go.
Alright, they're going to be much stronger than they were before.
Whoa, buddy. Yep. Which is fine. So far, so good. I'm actually seeing some damage to my health bar, which is that means that
I actually came pretty close to dying.
Yeah, we are.
That's what I was like. Oh, they're gonna be much stronger than they were before.
So we've probably picked the right level. Like I don't know if how Torment 2 would be.
I don't know what the difference is. I know that there's a huge gold difference, but. Like, I think in Torment 1 you get 300% experience and 300% gold, and in Torment 2 you get 400% of both.
Mm-hmm.
I don't... We're trying to find the Rift Guardian before the timer ends.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even see a timer. Oh, I see a timer. So we have to keep the bar ahead of the timer. Do you see that?
Yes. Alright, hit Paragon 38. goodness. This is a hot mess.
This is what I'm used to.
There we go. I like it though. We're doing all right here.
We're doing well keeping ahead of the timer, so that's good.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
That's my line, fool. Yeah, we're way ahead of the timer now. It's like ridiculously ahead.
Yeah, but we gotta stay ahead.
This is true. And preferably death is not a good thing.
Yep. We're doing well on that front. Alright, we gotta get through this door over here then. Level 2. Oh, change of scenery.
Oh, wait. There. Very cool looking. I was about to say I couldn't get anywhere for a few months. I think it was hitting something.
Oh, they used a barrier spell that locked us in place.
Ah. Not in their favor, though.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Alright, when we get a second, I've got a Paragon point to spend because I leveled at some point. I got probably to take care of that. Hey!
Alright, go for it.
Alright.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Oh, quick, quick, quick,
Maybe
quick,
don't
quick.
go for it.
Oh, I got it. It's all good. And it was good because it was for my attack speed. I leveled up my attack speed. So, yeah. You finished with 8 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Holy dang.
Well, we definitely stayed ahead of the timer then.
That's nice. Oop. Legendary wands. That's good. Ushi Artisan.
My name is Ushi.
Ushi.
I once served when the champions of ages past hated us. I would attempt to improve the planet. If you have a gem of sufficient quality, I can try to do this for you as well, champion.
Okay, a gem to upgrade. You can, 2 gem to upgrade. 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 Ooh. Okay, Bane of the Powerful. Legendary gem can be inserted into jewelry with sockets. Gain 20% increased damage for 30 seconds after killing an elite pack. Well, unfortunately, neither of my items has a... It's the only one I can upgrade, I guess. Upgrade it. Why not? Cool. And so now it is 31. Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay. There we go. Now I got a really nice one. All right. Then I have this mystery thing. Stalwart cane. Unidentified. I'll have to get that indeed before I can really use it.
Hello.
But yeah, it's Oh! Did I bust it? No. Okay. I didn't bust it. That's fine. Alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Yeah, she's cool. Alright. Okay, so now we can... Oh.
Yes.
I claimed my reward, I thought.
I upgraded one of my legendary gems 4 times without breaking it, so that was
Yep.
lucky.
I broke it once, but I think that's as far as I can go. Yep. Because I'm all done now. Speak to Orek. So now we gotta go to town. We just do our dance, I guess.
I am returning to town.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Doop, boop, boop. There's. Now you get a good butt shot. All right.
The ancients would be proud.
If my old masters could see
Ooh,
me
I got
now.
another Paragon level.
I did too.
All right. I have unspent Paragon's points to spend. I know. Resist
Did I
all.
up my blood point level? No.
Life regen.
My blood
Resist
shard.
all.
My blood shard total didn't go up. Or my potential wouldn't go up.
There we go. All right. So let me see something. It's telling me, if we want to do this again, it's telling me I can do a greater. You're about to open a greater Nephilim rift. While in the rift, you will be unable to change your skills or gear. All party members will need to contribute a greater rift keystone in order for you to join. So let's see. Does it give you the
Oh,
option?
it said all party members need to?
Yes. So I must have had something.
I don't have one.
Oh, okay. See, I guess apparently I have at least one, right? So that's... So I guess we're not going to be doing the greater a greater Nephilim thingy. Sadness.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it doesn't seem very hard to get.
No, it doesn't.
So.
All right. It's for the book again. He does the same dance. Oh my god, that's so funny. All right. So this is
we honestly probably could have done the torment 2 that it let us.
Yeah, that is true. But then we need to get you a legendary thingy. So, darn. Can you buy them anywhere?
The keys?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So this doesn't have as much. Yeah, this is. Yeah, it's a legendary thing, but it's kind of like it doesn't do as much. It seems. Yeah, it's a little lower secondary. Yeah, stats changed if equipped. Yeah, I'm gonna put it into the box because I feel like that it's a good thing, but it's not a great thing, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna put my other stuff in here because there we go. And then sell or salvage my last little bits here. All right, I am ready for another thing.
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right, do you want to do another Nephilim?
Sure.
Do a standard one until you can get it, get another key, and then we can try the torment too.
Sounds good to me.
I wish you luck, hero.
Wait, is that like? Okay, what's with this music?
I don't know. It's like A little bit on the twangy side, isn't it?
I feel like that, you know, like... Oh, wait. You know what this looks like? Cows.
What?
Lots of cows. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Look at them. These are cows.
Oh, my God. This is the cow level. They're all bovine.
Oh my God! Yes! Yes! Thank you! Ah! Oh my God! Yes! We got a cow level! Oh wait, I didn't. Oh no!
This is the Cow King.
I got
Wait,
locked in.
can you not get in?
I can't get in. Can you? I don't. Can you open the door? No! No! Do not keep me from my cow! Return portal. It's a time. I can't do it! I can't get in there!
I don't have to do this by myself.
I hope not! What's happened here? I can't get in! It says return portal, and that's the only other thing, is I can't get in there. The door closed behind... You went in and the door closed behind you. Oh no! This is so... Oh no! I can't go in. You're taking on the cow. I can't even see it. I can't even see what you're doing. Oh my God!
I'm just trying to survive. There's so many of them.
Oh no! Great, you got the cow princess.
My old masters
Yep.
could see me now.
Oh my God! Game,
Are you able to come in yet?
No.
I don't know why it won't let you in.
I don't know why. I was behind you. I think you triggered it and it...
Keep calm and carry on.
Keep commentary on. Count. Oh my. Now it lets me in. How dare. How dare, game. You betrayed me.
I didn't know it would do that.
That's why I'm not blaming you, right? Oh, we still got some work yet. Okay, we
walked in the room.
Yeah, okay, that's all right. We'll get through it. We still have to get through other stuff in here yet. But that was like, how dare I wanted to do that? We're still in a cow level here. Oh my God. We just got to make sure we don't go through doors so I don't get locked out again.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let you in.
That was so goofy. All right, continue. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness, Adrena. Oh my goodness. we have been raided. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on a second. I need a good, like, you know, like, let's see here. There we go. Yes, welcome raiders. Oh my goodness. I am Yume Boofsnoot. Welcome to the Boopiverse. The guy that's sitting down at the bottom there, that's Mort the Deer. We are playing Diablo 3, and by miracle of chance, I got a cow level, which I am so happy about. Oh my goodness. And I've got folks that are here to... I do not have a, like, channel trailer that I can play, unfortunately, but basically I do a variety of things, including, you know, Diablo is kind of like one of my long-standing old things that I used to play all the time, and I'm kind of getting back into between playing Diablo 3, which I'm doing right now, and Diablo 4, which I did the other night. So, yeah, so welcome in, and I hope you feel like hanging out for a little while we go around and kill cows. So let me just run up here and join my buddy Grapes over here, and we can go on, and oh my goodness. Impervious to damage. That's a good thing. We like it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it was what happened right before y'all got here, is that there was a boss that we got separated by a door. It was kind of ridiculous, but no worries. Yes, take that bio break. Please do, by all means. And we will kill cows in the meantime.
Oh, super zooms.
Woohoo!
Oh, we're going fast.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
And I will warn y'all, my guy here, he's got an ego the size of Massachusetts. So yeah, he's a little bit of a snob and very assured of himself. Woo! Oh my god. Whee! This is amazing.
I don't know what's making us go so fast.
It's that
damn.
it was the pylon that we hit. I think.
Oh.
So it's not gonna last too much longer. Zooming.
I'm also I'm shocking everything as I run past
Oh,
it. Like I'm not attacking anything.
Oh
It's
my
just
gosh, is it doing that?
dying.
Oh, that's awesome.
It does it automatically.
And this is only, yeah, there it goes.
Oh,
it went away.
it's over.
Might have to play strikes. I might have to play 3 again when I take. Yes. It's kind of been cool to come back to it. I hadn't played in a really long time, and I realized I hadn't beat the game. So Grapes helped me get the main game beaten, and now I am, kind of going through. We're just doing some rifts, and then all of a sudden today we got this bovine rift, which is like completely making my day. It's like I'm still sad that as of yet the cow level, a cow level has not come up in D4. So like having it come up in today's stuff in D3 just makes me like elated. That was like my all-time favorite everything in this was the secret cow level. So I get a cow level. I'm so happy. I get a cow level. I get a raid. I don't know if this stream could get any better. I'm telling you. Oh my god. It's like, yes. And oh, let me just do a quick, since I'm in a corner, let me just do this thing really, really fast because I'm trying to make good habits of myself. Where is my, oh, let me do my shout out. Let me make sure I'm spelling things for it. Let me see if it works. Beep. There we go. Did it work?
Welcome.
There we go.
Welcome. Welcome.
It's the Might of Cameron. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it immensely. I hope to see you. Great to have you here, and I hope that you come back in the future and play variety. I kind of like my scary games. Diablo, obviously. Dead by Daylight. I played a little bit of Evil Dead, which is, by the way, how I met Adrena. And, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre is coming, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing that and being probably very mediocre, but that's okay. That's, I just do my best. Oh, if only they could see my cow. All these cows, this is going to be, filling supermarkets for days. All right, we're almost to the Rift Guardian, so we almost got this done.
I wonder what the Rift Guardian is for the cow level.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Just stay with me so we don't get I don't get locked out again.
Oh.
Oh, Bloodface the Shamed. Uh-oh.
It's a giant cow, the Lord of Hell.
I love it. Oh my god, it's amazing. That's why I was like wondering when we first got in here, what the heck was with the music was what threw us at first, and then also we started
I'm like, this is not like the music I've heard in this game before.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. All right, I think
I've never gotten the cow level before, but I have gotten Whimsyshire a few times.
Whimsyshire.
Not on this character, but I've gotten it before.
Yes, we whooped your butt. We whooped your butt. All right, let's go ahead and port back up to town. I'm gonna get too much. This music is amusing as hell. Oh my goodness! And let him do his dance. And we are back. Let me spend this Paragon point because let's see what gold pickup rate. Yeah, we'll give a little boost to that. All right, where's Auric? There he is over there. Hi, friend.
Well fought, Nephilim.
That was fun. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. I missed D3 Barbarian and D3 Sorcerer was so much. Yeah, he is. I mean, look, you saw him. He was, womping some serious butt. We're probably also on the lower level for, what do you call it? In terms of like, we're not playing at Torment level right now. Which I may need to up the difficulty a tad so that it doesn't look quite so nuts. But yeah, it's been, nice to come back to it and kind of see a little bit of lead up of things before, before going back to D4. Okay, I got some things. Yes, I know. We already learned about the blood shards and how stupid those are. Thanks. All right. Okay, that's an interesting name for a tool, or for a weapon. Man Prodder. Yeah. Okay. Some of these names, man, that's used to be able to just drop hydras and they would destroy everything. Yeah. Our humility has had to be adjusted slightly. We have to work harder for all that splat. My goodness. All right. Let's see. Go back over here to the artisan. Yeah, there's not a lot here that I'm feeling excited about. It's money. It's money and equip, money and stuff. So, but the man prodder is still kind of cracking me up there a little bit. I may have to keep that one as a souvenir. So, all right, let's. Do we want to? Yeah, let's salvage because we need stuff to make stuff later on. I gotta work on relearning that whole mess. Sage's beating. Hey, don't beat up the sage. Biting source. I feel like that there's no teeth on it. How can it bite? Every's yes, that's the tool. That is the tool that we use to get housework done, basically. All right, let me go. Okay, so that's going to get stored because that's just plain funny. Boop. Hello, Asmo. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello and giving me a boop because I love boops. As if the name does not hint on that. Wow, 20. Yes, I just got a wonderfully, crazy raid from Adrenalin who came in with her community, which I am so grateful. And, thank you. I know there's probably some of those who had to go, which is perfectly fine. But thank you for those who decided to stick around and see what kind of trouble I get into. So I appreciate every single person who even stops in for a short time. I love it. It's beautiful. So, yes. Oh. Oh, Asmo.
Welcome.
Old Timer 64. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. As I've said, it's like, I love it when people follow. I love it as well when people are able to come back. I know my schedule doesn't always work for everybody since I only stream maybe once or twice a week right now. But hey, I try to get in here and give folks stuff to see. So, yay, Adrena's back. Woo, woo, woo. Awesome. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to Asmo because I hope I do it right. I always have to do it manually, and it's always like a, and I hope I get this. Did it work? Did it work? Did it? Yes, there it is. So yes, Asmo, I met in the social media world a little bit, and I do have an ad break coming in about 1 minute. So just as a word of caution, my ads are only a minute long. So if you can stick around with afterwards, that's great. Probably Grapes and I are going to do a couple more things here. But also, but yeah, Asmo I met not through necessarily as much through Twitch, but I do believe we met on like Instagram or something like that. And so she comes by every once in a while. It's great to have her here. So it's kind of the power of the socials and things. So anyway, all right, y'all have heard me talking enough. All right, Grapes, are we gonna do one more rift? See how this goes?
Yeah. I've got a greater rift key now, so we could do a greater one.
Ooh. Okay, before we do that, though, that we got this ad break, I want to wait through. And see, just wait a bit. See, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There he is. Yes, and the ad break is over. Y'all are back. Yep. Y'all are back. Okay, great. So we didn't. I wanted to make. I looked over and I saw that the ad had come up. So I wanted to make a point to not start the next rift until I had everybody back to be able to watch. So we're going to go big this time. We're gonna go to a greater, and we're gonna do torment. Was it? Oh, this is woo. All right, you said level 2. We want to try because we've got I got up to level 10.
So. Oh, let me see what I've got.
Yeah, yeah, you can pick.
Mine lets me go up to level 13, which is Torment 2.
Mine lets me go. The highest it says level 27.
27?
27! Yes! I don't think we should try that hard. We started seeing some things when we were doing like level 1. So, I mean, let's do level 2. I think level 2 is a place to start.
Welcome!
Oh my
Welcome,
goodness.
welcome.
A caffeine addict XO is now following us. Thank you so much. And oh, I just hit the thing. Oh my goodness. So yes, thank you for that follow. And yes, I think that, you know, we started seeing some damage, I think, at one point. So I think that maybe this is probably, let's try this level 2 and see if we can keep ourselves from getting broken. So, all right. Are you ready to do this? There we go. All right, let us approach with caution. Caffeines, yes, caffeines. I am particularly a tea caffeine person, but I do occasionally imbibe coffee. But yes, caffeines are life. You know what? You want to hear a joke? Decaf. That's a bad joke. That's a... yep. That had to happen. That had to happen. All right, you're going that way. I'm going this way. I need to sync up with you, my friend. Uh-oh. Stuff from behind. All right. So far, we're holding up all right. That's good. No cows this round. I'm sorry.
So that was a loop.
Yeah, it was very much a loop.
The timer's ahead of us this time.
Oh, shoot. We got to get onto that. We can do it!
We're slowly catching up to the timer.
Yeah.
As long as we keep moving.
Keep moving, keep killing. That's the motto. So much chaos and I love it.
Alright, we're ahead of the timer at least now.
Okay, good, good. See, we're working. This is the way I like it. You know, it's like just enough to keep us, you know, keep it interesting, but not to destroy us within seconds. You know, it's a good thing. Why am I stuck? Why was I stuck? All right. Look at you slurping up all that blood. Nice. All right, we're going back around again. Yep. There we go. Why does it look like I'm wearing a bucket on my head? I gotta fix my cosmetics a bit. I mean, yeah, everything else looks great, and then I changed my helmet. Now it looks like I got a big bucket. Spiders. Yes, death before decaf. I completely agree on that. And I apologize. My chat screen's over here, so sometimes I have to actually conscientiously glance over and see it. I'm getting better at that, though. You have taken damage. Yes, I need to fix that. You need to tell me anymore, game. I know. Oh, what the heck is that? Tyrant the Brute. Yeah, we're keeping steady ahead now. This is good. best thing about Diablo ever. So much stuff that just makes noise and dies all at once.
I'm just warming up.
Oh, there's a big ugly there. Urzeth the Greedy. Oh, there's 2 of them here.
He was a duplicator.
Oh.
He duplicated himself.
Ah, okay. I was like, wait, how do we have 2 in here? Either way, we squished them.
I really like fighting duplicators as necromancers, at least with my build, because I can use, because it doesn't like duplicate him entirely. It uses like some of his health to duplicate him, and so it lowers his health. But then I kill one of the duplicates, and then I have a corpse to do my really powerful attack against the other.
Nice.
So for my build, when they duplicate, it actually makes them easier.
That's very cool. This guy down here looked a little bit like Nemesis. He's not bored anymore. I like it. My poor sorcerer is feeling like depressingly bored in the past. Now he's all like, this is a good battle. It's like, oh, I see how this goes.
He was complaining that you weren't fighting hard stuff.
That's probably it. He's like, you know, make me work harder. I'm bored. Oh, Paragon 41. Woo! All right, I'm getting stuck in stuff. Let's see here. Yep. All right, I'm in Doctor Strange mode here.
We're getting close to the Rift Guardian, so I'm saving mine.
Oh yeah, I should have probably, but you know, I lost track of just how much we had been working on, so that's no problem.
Yeah, we're at 99%, so literally any kill now will summon it. There we go.
There he is. There is our buddy, Arathon. Yes! 6 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Pick up all the loot. Ooh, chest. Nice. I got good chest armor. It's legendary. Let's see here. Okay, select a gem to upgrade. Well, this is a new one, so let's do that. Legacy of Dreams. Let's see what it does first. Why you have no set bonuses? Okay, all right. Okay, oh, let's give it a shot.
While you have no... That's a cool gem. While you have no set bonuses equipped, every legendary item you have equipped will increase your damage by 3.75.
Yeah, this one is... I just upgraded.
And reduces your damage by 2%.
Dang, that's shiny.
I wear like 5 pieces of legendary right now, but
Sweet.
Also my build kind of relies on I haven't set stuff, so
All right, I've got all my upgrades done. I think we can go back to town. All right, let me get myself into the position, the dancing position here. Let's do this.
I need to go back.
I feel like that, like, for somebody was really clever about it for BlizzCon, that if somebody was to do, like, just, you know, put together, like, a, put together a source, some sort of sorcerer, and they could do, like, the whole thing of, like, you know, they would summon the town portal and then they would have to do the dance. That would be amazing.
My knowledge increases.
Ooh, Paragon 42. What did I start at earlier?
Like 34.
Yeah, so I have, you know, jacked that up a bit. So, woo, yay. Let's do this again. Yay! I like that. That's a good thing. All right. All right, let me look at my stuff here. So this is the insert jewelry with sockets. Well, I don't have any. Thing is I don't have any jewelry with sockets right now. And then I could probably get one if I tried. So put this all in here. I need to get this identified. That's one thing that I'm so grateful for about Diablo 4 is that there's none of this identifying stuff that we have to do anymore. It's kind of nice. So this is, all right. This is a legendary chest armor. It only has one armor thingamabob, but it does, let's see. Yeah, it's all right. I will keep it because somebody else could maybe use it. And yeah, that doesn't mean anything. And yeah, stash this because this could possibly be used by Ms. Barbarian. No, I don't want to get rid of that. So we'll keep that just in case. And then, yeah, this can go get sold. Go sell that nonsense. We're just going to be doing, let's see, I'm going to check my time. I've got 10 minutes to spare, so I can probably do one more run. Grapes, if you're up for it. And then I can, you know, we can, that might be all I have time for today. Let me see if, what's her say? Let me see here. Rings.
Do come back again.
I want to see if I get a legendary thing. Come on.
That thing.
I'm gambling too hard. Yeah, salvage.
Yeah, I keep getting rare rings.
Yeah. I want something with a socket in it so then I can actually use some of those nice gems. So, all right.
You could always roll your luck at the enchantress and she can put a socket on it.
That could be, yeah, that's an idea too. I will keep that in mind. Do that offline when people don't have to watch me play, you know, unless folks want to watch the whole, like, you know, that's probably the closest to gambling I'm ever going to get. So, good grief. Okay. So you are out of the, you're out of the Greater Nephilim Key. So we're just going to do a standard one again. And, all right, go ahead and accept that. All right, let's go in and do a thing.
No banjo music.
No banjo music, no cows. Sadness. I want to now that I got the cow level, I want to see this whimsy thing that you were telling me about.
Whimsy goes all out too. Like
Oh
the
my
cow
gosh.
level, it looked like a normal dungeon, but all the enemies were cows.
Yeah.
The Whimsy one looks like it's straight out of Fortnite or something like that. It's
Oh, it sounds cool. But hey, I'm just happy I got like the cow level on stream. That was like, holy crap, that was great. That's
evidence that you've gotten the cow level.
Yeah, that's one of the things that, like, when I'm playing, like, you know, offline and something really cool happens, I feel terrible because I'm like, man, I could have recorded this for posterity and say, hey, check this out. This was hilarious. And that I love it when it actually works out. You know, that I can say, hey, check this out. This was so goofy.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Meh. Oh, that's gotta go over here.
That was a big poison explosion.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Yeah, all these big uglies that like splatter crap all over. Yuck, 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 yuck. And we don't have a timer on this one.
Nope.
I still got a Paragon point I gotta spend. Now, here's a question I have, you know, to kind of refresh my memory. Is New Tristram the only place where you can get the Nephilim rifts, or can you go, you know, just like travel to other places and get them there and get different things?
you can do it at any of the activations.
Yeah. Does it really make a difference to go to different places?
No.
Okay.
The difference is the bounties that you do in, like,
okay.
the ones from Tyrael.
Ah.
Those change from region to region, but the Nephilim rifts are the same regardless.
Okay.
And sometimes even in the same rift, you might go to things for Treasure Goblin.
Whoa! Get him!
Multiple Treasure Goblins!
Oh my god! Oh my goodness, this is great! This is like the, you know, the other night when I had that 3-pack in the cellar.
Holy crap, there's like 10 of them!
Oh my goodness! Oh my...
Look at the loot!
Oh my... Oh, heavens to Betsy! This is gonna be tough. I gotta make sure...
Doing one more was definitely worth it.
Oh my goodness. So much stuff.
There's still more? There's more outside!
I'm so good, I astound myself.
I know this, yes, very much Loot City right now. I'm not gonna be able to...
Oh my gosh, there's still more!
Oh! Holy crap! The gods are kind!
I finally went to the vault for the first time last night, and there were less loot goblins in the vault than there were out here.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited about the 3 loot goblins that I had at frickin' last night when I was playing D4. Now it's like, oh my goodness.
I've never seen this many in one place. That was nuts.
I was like, you said it was 10 of them.
My inventory is full already, and we haven't even finished the rift.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to empty out a little bit myself. It's like, oh my, artisan pants. Oh my gosh.
I just need to ditch anything that isn't. Everything's magic. I don't have any normal items. Oh, I have one normal item.
I have some artisan stuff. Let me look at, let me see something. Let me get, let's see. I can get rid of that. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, because I've got some a whole bunch of like crazy weird stuff in here. Okay. I have no idea.
I would keep the designs that you get. Those are definitely.
Oh yes, definitely keeping those. Let me just move some stuff. Sometimes just moving things around also helps, because like especially when you get the tiny things.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. This.
I almost wish the inventory was bigger by like 1 row.
Oh, that would make such a big difference. Ugh, good grief. Some of it is also about just playing Tetris with the items too. It's like, oh yeah. Okay.
At least you don't have any odd-shaped items. It's always either 1 or 2, and it's always the same direction.
All right.
At least you don't get like L pieces and stuff that you have to fit in. That'd be obnoxious.
Oh, I would probably.
I do think you're able to return to town from Nephilim rifts.
Yeah, well, this one's also not
And
timed, so technically we could
Yeah,
probably...
as long as you don't talk to Auric while you're
which
in
was
town,
what I did
it
earlier.
stays open.
Yeah.
So maybe we go back to town before we keep going.
Yes, I think that might be a good idea. That was so many treasure goblins. Oh my goodness. I'll laugh if
let's
those...
head back to town.
What's that?
Let's head back to town.
Okay, let me... Yeah, kill things first.
Oh. I got interrupted.
It's like, so much for that. Yeah, we gotta run back so we can do that.
Yeah, let's do it right here.
Yeah, okay.
I am returning to town.
Everybody do
I
the
got
town
so
portal
much
dance. Oh my goodness, that was cray cray.
Half of it's designs that I can just get really quick.
So it's just so we okay, you can right click stuff. Okay.
Yeah, you go up to the right person and then you just right click.
Okay, cool. Jeweler lady's over here. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. That's very nice. Let me just drop off the gems.
Yeah, I've got so many gems from that.
Yeah.
I got 12 marquee rubies.
I got 14 rubies, 19 amethysts, 16 emerald. Those are the marquee ones. 17 topazes. Oh yeah. I got things. I got a lot of things.
I have sitting in my chest right now 38 these are the marquee 38 rubies, 43 diamonds, 43 emerald, 11 topaz, and 47 amethyst. Those are just the ones that I haven't upgraded. I've got like half a dozen of each of imperial.
Oh.
And then I'm slowly upgrading them all. I probably have enough to upgrade them, but I don't have enough gold to back it up. That's my problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bummer.
It's expensive to upgrade them.
Well, I'm sitting on 4 million gold. I think that, it's probably also the materials too.
I'm sitting on 6 million right now, and I've probably spent 2 or 3 million just at the time we've been playing today.
Dang. All right, let's go back into the portal. Whew. Good gravy. All right.
I'm surprised with that many treasure goblins that we didn't roll the chance to go to the vault.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Because every time you kill a treasure goblin, you have a small chance of having one of them leap behind a portal to the vault.
Ooh. Well, out of 10, maybe if we get some more. Yeah,
I don't know what the percentage is, but it's really small.
Yeah. Well, we've had a couple things happen today that have been like small chances, like.
Yeah. Cow level, tons of treasure goblins.
It's like the game is being kind.
We've had an interesting run today, yeah.
Yes, I'm loving it.
What a very lucky run.
I mean, as much as I love I've been enjoying playing Minecraft. This was a hella run.
Imagine if we had more than just 2 of us, too.
Oh, that would be...
I think we can have up to 4.
Nice, yeah, that would be... We could do some pretty awesome stuff. I gotta check...
Might be able to do like a Torment 4 rift or something.
Yeah, might have to check the Discord and see if it... I want to say... I know Max is playing D4. We'll just have to see who may be playing D3 so that maybe we can do a little bit of this, too. Depends. I know that the new season is starting is going on with D4, so some people are trying to get through that. I may have to move Chonk into it. Shoot, I have some Paragon points I gotta spend. Not right now, though.
We're very close to the rift. And the Guardian.
Aha, there he is! Oh, he didn't last long. Greater Rift Keystone.
Nope.
Did you get a keystone?
Yep.
Good. Do those show in your inventory?
Yes. It's under your crafting materials.
Okay, I gotta check and see how many I have. Oh,
Well,
look
you've
at
got
this!
at least one.
Yep. All right. Ramble Reaper. Gold. You coming down so I can beat you up, or are you gonna just fly around all day, sir? All right, there's something this way. Oh, that's Auric. It's probably just telling us to go back to the portal or something. What is it that's other than the rift thing? You know, it's telling me to speak to Auric, but I'm trying to figure out what's pulsing here and why.
That's where the Rift Guardian spawned.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. All right. Then I guess we can port back. Because we've done the thing, so. We have done our glorious misadventure.
I am returning to town.
All right. Okay. Let me just repair some stuff since we're here. Look at the new stuff. But that's downgrade. It's not. It's like this is orange. Yeah, that's orange. It's that whole thing is like, what do I want to give up in exchange for changing something? This has got a socket in it. At least we can put that aside.
Oh, this would be really nice to have.
What's that?
But I use a two-handed weapon. Dang it. It's a I have no idea how to say it, but phylactery, I think is how it's pronounced. And it's the offhand for the necromancer. And I use Siphon Blood as my main attack. And this gives Siphon Blood a 100% chance to cast a free Blood Nova, which is like a wave. It's another ability that the necromancer has. And then it increases damage for 10 seconds after that.
Cool.
And it stacks too.
Very awesome. Well, that's that.
But I use a two-handed weapon, so I can't have it equipped at the same time.
Yeah.
So unless I can find a one-handed weapon that'll match my damage output plus the phylactery, because the phylactery does damage. It adds 344 to 417.
Yeah.
So if I can find a one-handed that does about 3,000.
And then you have to find something for your offhand, right?
Well, that would be the phylactery.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, if you find that, then it's good. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why.
Because right now, my weapon does 3,700.
Yep.
Of just base damage before any modifiers or anything like that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
like, it'd be a huge downgrade in damage.
Yeah, it would be a tough one. Tough decision, but if you can make it work, you know,
I'm gonna hold on to it for the ability, because I could, in theory, I can get that on the Kenai cube.
Yeah.
And have that on my two-handed weapon. But...
Yep. Cool. Well, I don't know about you, but that seems like a beautiful place to end off today. So
yeah.
Yes. Cheers to all the cool stuff that that happened today. That was like, actually, no, we need the better crowd. There we go. Yes. That's the other crowd noise. I gotta get my noises organized. This is probably the second stream that I've done noises, so I'm still getting used to that. But all right, so this is where we're gonna end out. Thank you so much for being here and coming and hanging out, especially those of you who came in from the raid that stuck around. I appreciate that immensely. We're gonna carry that into, let me go over here first. We're gonna carry that love on. So I just need to check and see who's in my who I have that is on. Wow, is nobody on today? Oh my goodness. That's sad. Well, actually, no. There is one person I see here that I know who is on. This is Sweet Stash. I know her by way of Evil Dead the game, for those of you who play. And I think I've rated her all of once. So, yeah, you know. But yeah, please stand by while we do that. Again, thank you so much for coming by. Whether you came from the raid or came from another way, please feel free to come back. I stream every Thursday evening. Starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time, and I do every other Saturday roughly as well. So I may not be as often, but I do try to make good time for when I'm here. So, all right, thank you everybody. Mwah! I appreciate you all immensely, and I hope I see you again soon. Take care. Bye.